Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the San Antonio Spurs here at AT&T Center. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Greg, we know it's still early in this season, but how significant is it for a team to have a hot start to the season or a cold start to the season?
You know, I think it can give some indication of their overall strength. But, Kevin, so much can happen in the course of a season. Don't go judging these teams just yet.
Here's Fisher. 6 to shoot. Fox, a screen on Parker. Fisher can't hit. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
At the line for 3.
Three shots.
That one is off.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
We got this. Oh, I got shooter, man. Bring out. Gotta get it.
And he can't hit the second.
Yeah, and how about the determination of Bowen defensively? He's active and always efficient with that corner tray ball.
And he nails the third. Here's Kobe. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. And finish off by Bryant.
Kobe makes dunking look so easy. Man, that guy's explosive.
Now here's Parker. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And here is Robinson. Parker outside, passes to Duncan. Just 5 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. Offline with his 3. Outside, Fox. Pass to O'Neal. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
He's the defensive anchor for this team. Duncan excels at reading shooters and then altering their shots.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw no good for Parker.
And Parker has such speed and creativity, just causes the defense fits in terms of how to properly guard it.
And Shaq with the slam.
And this is why Shaq's teammates lob it up for him. They trust him to finish that alley-oop.
Here's San Antonio now. And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Parker looking around to the right side. Here's Bowen. Offensive rebound. Duncan. It's blocked by Shaq.
Sending a statement with that rejection. O'Neal reminding everybody what a forceful defender he can be.
And Shaq with the slam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
San Antonio with the ball, following the bucket by the Lakers. Parker against Fisher. And that one's good. Parker's got his second bucket tonight.
And when you give Parker room to work his magic down inside, he knows how to finish with style.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Fisher, the pass to Kobe. The feed to O'Neal. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Duncan with the screen on Fisher. Parker inside. He's covered by Fisher. Robinson misses.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Shaq dishing to Fisher. Now Fox. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Shaq. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Shaq gets the bucket there with not much time to spare.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And Kevin, talk about a tough finish. The defense all over him, but he still finds a way to get that on.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game. Shaq is really having a good game here.
I mean, he's getting to the rack all game, and if they can't do a better job of keeping him out of the paint, they're in for a long night.
The big group substitution here for the Lakers. Here's Ginobili. Rose sets the screen for Ginobili. Hands it from downtown.
How about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
The Lakers moving the ball around. A minute 50 left to play here in the first. Pargo kicks to George. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. And he gets it back. In the corner, Rush with it. George passes to Pargo. Second shot opportunity. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Tim Duncan picks one up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And he makes the first. Pargo hits them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Ginobili outside. 1:10 left to play in the first. Dishes it to Rose. He gets it in there.
Rose! The assist by Manu Ginobili.
There's a minute left here in the first quarter. And the Lakers decide to take their first timeout here. They want to keep it rolling here following the win against Dallas.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at the Lakers. They've got the #1 record in the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, the Spurs. They're much further down in the standings right now.
And, you know, for the Spurs, their slow start to this season has brought some of this team's issues to light. And this is a team that I didn't think had any issues to speak of.
Neither did I, but clearly they're not the dominant force we thought they'd be. They've got some kinks to work out for sure.
Here's Madsen, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Duncan with the block. Kerr outside. He dishes it to Ginobili. Outside Rose. Pass to Kerr. Fires for 3. They get it back. Duncan fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Defensive foul.
And how about the strength from the big fella? Duncan just out-muscling the defense and finishing through the contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Finished the season last year around 80% from the stripe.
And, guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pargo. And the pass to George. And here's Shaq. Covered by Duncan. Here's O'Neal. Lays it up off the glass. Shaq's got 10 points in the game.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Los Angeles on top, up by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
One other thing they've done really well, moving the ball around. They've done a nice job not settling for that initial option and making that extra pass.
Parker outside. Robinson left side. And with the Hornets moving from Charlotte to New Orleans, the first time we've had a team in the Big Easy since 1979.
Yeah, that was when the Jazz moved to Utah. I know this. I'm going to enjoy our trips to New Orleans. The food there, off the charts.
Here's Kobe. David Robinson making his last shot. Fisher, the pass to Manson. Outside, Fox. He kicks to Fisher. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Fox against Jackson. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. Ginobili against Bryant. Over Ginobili. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Bryant's mid-range game is an absolute killer. So confident in that space.
Ginobili kicks to Robinson. Teardrop shot. Tries again. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Robinson's got the lead up to 1 now for the Spurs. The Lakers shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. Here's Kobe. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Bryant's got 4 this quarter. He talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Antonio, Ranger, Bruce Bowen.
Here's Parker. He's coming off a 10-point game against Cleveland. Outside Jackson. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Granger, a screen on Bryant. Jackson passes to Bowen. And the 3 ball is good. And the Spurs lead by 2.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from 3-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the 3-pointer by San Antonio. Fox finds Bryant. Over Jackson. Bryant's shot is off.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Passes it to Parker. Back to Jackson. Lock at 6. Ranger with the screen for Jackson. Offensive rebound, Spurs.
Lakers foul call. Mark Batson.
Duncan, he's checked in for Jackson. Shaw's checked in for Los Angeles.
Substitution on the court.
Now about 3 minutes gone in this second quarter of basketball. Rose sets the screen for Parker. Here he goes. And finished off by Rose.
Just excellent use of the pick and roll by Parker, a Tasmanian devil whose speed and decision-making causes so many problems for the defense.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Shaw. Good on the shot.
Bryant
Shaw's got his first bucket of the night.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Outside Rose. Here's Bowen. Duncan trying to break loose. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
A tremendous score with the ball in his hands. Duncan just too much for the D to handle.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Smith checked in for the Spurs. Kerr comes in for Tony Parker. And Duncan drops them both. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Kicks it to Rush. Lakers working the ball around now. George looking over the floor. Shaw passes to O'Neal. Shot clock at 5. There's a good screen. Rush outside. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kerr, the pass to Smith. 1:46 left in the first half of basketball. Lakers trail by 4. O'Neal up top, covered by Smith. Pass to George. Here is Shaw. Screen by O'Neal. Shaw passes to O'Neal, and Shaq with the slam.
it's just hard guarding O'Neal in general, but when he's working in the pick and roll, it's almost impossible.
For San Antonio, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Pass to Bowen. Now the dish to Duncan. Smith on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Duncan outside. Bowen the pass to Smith. From downtown. A shot off that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. They'll be playing host to Chicago for their next game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Here's Shaq. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Bowen the pass to Kerr. Now here is Smith. 29 seconds left here in the second. Kicks it out to Kerr. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Kerr's got his first 2 points of the night.
Such a nice, compact, repeatable motion there. Kerr is a true floor spacer offensively.
The pass to Rush. Here's Shaq. He's covered by Rhodes. Shot is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from O'Neal.
We have gotten used to this kind of dominance from Shaq. He just knows how to take over games.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Spurs lead by 2.
24.
And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Here's Bowen. Shoots over Fox. The Lakers with the rebound. Shaq's got his 4th rebound in this one. Dishes to Fisher. And here's Kobe for 3. Rebound by Parker. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for San Antonio. A 2-point game. Robinson a screen on Fox. On the wing, Jackson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Jackson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Spurs. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shaq is screen on Jackson. Kept alive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Pass to Duncan. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. To the middle. Duncan drawing the double team. On the wing, Steven Jackson, guarded by Kobe. Jackson misses.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one.
O'Neal a screen on Parker. Fisher. That one wide left. San Antonio leading by 3. Jackson kicks to Parker. Pass to Bowen. Pass to Jackson. Duncan against Dorr. Duncan outside.
Spurs foul. David Robinson.
San Antonio making a switch here.
Into the lineup for your Spurs, Granger. Manu Ginobili.
Lakers trail by 3. Fisher, the pass to Fox. Duncan against Shaquille O'Neal. And no good that time. Great D that time from Duncan. Here's Parker, and it's sent back by O'Neal. Fisher with the ball. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. They get it back. Not happening there. 5 misses now and 13 shots from the floor. Spurs leading by 3. Ginobili looking around. On the wing, Granger. Spurs passing it around. Here's Duncan, and there it is for him. Duncan's got 7 points in the game.
And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block. Exceptional at scoring deep inside.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Now here's Bryant. He has 6. Over Ginobili. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Jackson kicks to Parker. Out to Duncan. 5 on the clock. Fade away. And scoring with the play inside is Parker. And it's a 7-point Spurs lead.
Taking the contact, still able to score. Tony Parker, impressive work there.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Timeout called the Lakers. Both teams will make substitutions. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. O'Neal against Duncan. Shot from the low block. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Gotta stay on your feet if you're on D. Once Shaq has you in the air, forget about it.
Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Really hasn't come together for them as a group in terms of free throw shooting, just around 70% on the season.
You know, they've really put themselves behind the 8 ball in so many of their games because they just have not been able to knock down those foul shots.
That's good from O'Neal.
He's over 7 feet tall and well north of 300 lbs. Shaq is a mountain of a man and as unique a big guy as we've had in the league in its history. But I think what makes him so special, he moves extremely well at that size.
O'Neal hits them both. And here is Ginobili. He kicks it to Duncan.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The pass to Kerr. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And it's sent back by O'Neal. We've got 1:48 left in the third. Shaw, no good.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Passes it to Duncan. Fades and shoots. The shot is good off the backboard. Duncan's got the lead up to 7 now for the Spurs. Fargo dishes to Fox. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Here's Shaw. Can't cash in on the 10-foot jumper. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for San Antonio. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Just relentless on the floor. Ginobili able to draw the contest.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
I mean, they've been stepping it up in terms of their shooting from distance, and the confidence has been there all game long, leaving the defense to scramble.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
And he makes the first.
Boy, the energy Ginobili plays with is actually unbelievable. He's a whirling dervish out there who is always doing something borderline spectacular.
Robinson's checked in for Tim Duncan. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Rush is checked in. He hits both from the stripe. Lakers trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Shaq. Some solid defense from Robinson.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Ginobili outside. Back to Kerr. 6 on the shot clock. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
It's stolen by Kerr. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. The shot's good from Smith.
And you can tell Kerr has a good sense for the floor, which helps him find a ready shooter to deliver the ball to.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Fargo. Has to Rush. Trying to find Shaq. He's got it now.
An extremely efficient and productive game for him, but again, he's not going to be able to do it all by himself.
Here's Kerr. Count that one. Kerr's got his second basket of the game.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
And so it's San Antonio enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. All around, it's hard to point to any one area where they haven't had the upper hand in this game. Back right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Fisher, the pass to Bryant. Lakers working the ball around now. Here's O'Neal. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Spurs leading by 12. Jackson from long range. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. He dishes it to Fisher. George passes to Bryant. He feeds it to O'Neal. Fisher with the ball. Good on the triple.
Derek Fisher.
Fisher's got it back down to within single digits for Los Angeles.
Great decision making there by Fisher. Just staying one step ahead of the defense to get that one off.
Fisher's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc. Parker kicks to Granger. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Here's Parker. Trying to get open is Robinson. And Parker gets it to go. The assist by Granger.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is George. Pass to Shaq. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, diagonal. His length and reaction time, so impressive.
Parker passes to Bowen. Outside Robinson. And here's Jackson. There's the three. O'Neal with the rebound. Now Fisher. And there's the pass to O'Neal. And Shaq with the slam.
Boy, an immovable, unstoppable force around the rim. You don't want to be on the receiving end of a Shaq attack.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. San Antonio calls timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
The Spurs making a switch here. Duncan's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. His concern was both their inconsistency and their amount of three-point shots. He said, let's move the ball for good shots. If you have an open three, take it. Otherwise, let's attack the rim and put some pressure on these guys. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Now here's Jackson. Robinson sets a screen for Jackson. And it's sent back by O'Neal. Passes to Fisher. The rebound by the Spurs. Parker's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Duncan. Here's Bowen, defended by George. Duncan right side. Over Orr. Nice shot from 10 feet out. 11 points for Tim Duncan.
A terrific pass there by Steven Jackson.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And the Lakers call time here. Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Tim Duncan.
He's put on a shooting exhibition for us here tonight. He's missed a couple along the way, but it sure seems like everything's been falling for him. The only way to keep him from converting is to keep the ball out of his hand.
And now we can see that when he's at his best, they are a very dangerous team. Going up against the defending champs and getting the job done. Here's Fisher to the left side wing. Duncan against Ori. Pass to Fisher. O'Neal a screen on Parker. 6 to shoot. Here's Fisher. Robinson with the block. Jackson against Bryant. Jackson dishes to Parker. Back to Jackson. Parker outside, fires for 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Bryant looking over the floor. Down low, O'Neal. It's good.
Well, O'Neal is just so strong. Impossible to deny him when he makes up his mind to get to the bucket. Able to blast through any contact.
Manu Ginobili's checked in for San Antonio. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Fox is checked in.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Spurs leading by 9. Ginobili left side. Here's Parker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, and Parker with the pump fake there draws the foul. He is really crafty in terms of creating contact against his opponents.
Gets the first, and that'll push the lead to double digits. And something we've seen the last couple years, more and more overseas players, Greg, making their mark in the NBA.
Yeah, Dirk led the way a few years back, and having a big star like Yao Ming come into the league, the NBA might explode in overseas talent.
And Tony Parker drops them both. 1:57 left to play in the final quarter. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Stolen by Robinson. Ginobili outside. Back to Parker. Here's the dish to Duncan. And it's good, and the assist by Parker. Parker's got 3 assists tonight.
Duncan with that innate ability to shoot the basketball.
To the middle. Here's O'Neal. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Ginobili outside. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Now the pass to Bowen. Duncan tried to break loose. Bowen shot is off. Lakers trail by 13.
Not only racking up points, but also limiting their opponent's scoring. Really impressive win here for the Spurs.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Boy, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Duncan.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
He hits the second from the line.
Not nearly as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Parker with it. Ginobili outside. Duncan trying to break loose. And there's Ginobili. That's good on the assist by Parker.
Assisted by
Ginobili's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. O'Neal, count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
third personal
Try
foul.
as hard as they might, the defense can't easily stop Zach. His large frame and athleticism really helps him bully his way to the bucket.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
That's good from O'Neal. Now, here's Kerr. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Passes it to Duncan. Fades. And the Spurs scoring again.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.